September 1987, God granted the people of Akwa Ibom states the age-long desire for a distinct political entity. This came after decades of struggle. The creation of the state brought about the establishment of governance and administrative structures from the pioneer administration of Colonel Tunde Ogbeha in 1987 to the present era of industrialization. Under the leadership of His Excellency Deacon Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, Akwa Ibom has faced challenges of development. What is not generally accepted as the industrial hub and dream state and the nation's preferred destination is the outcome of the efforts of our various leaders. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the voyage to the era of industrialization. After the creation of the state, Colonel Jonathan Tunde Ogbeha arrived to assume office. He was faced with the task of putting the necessary structures in place. Just like a mother of a newborn baby, he needed hands to help care for the baby. Colonel Tunde Ogbeha appointed and swore in people into office to cater for the affairs of the newly created states. Among his achievements was the establishment and launch of the state newspaper, The Pioneer, on April 10, 1988. On the 1st of August 1988, Colonel Godwin Osagi Abe took over from Colonel Tunde Ogbeha and ran successfully, focusing on permanent structures for the young states. He set up, established, and developed structures and departments, such as the Directorate for Women Affairs, Science and Technology and Special Duties, Akwa Ibom Foods Limited, School of Health Technology, Etinan, Akipak, which started off with the construction of 150 housing units at Ewait Housing Estate, Uyo, among others. He focused on strategies directed at changing the deplorable states of rural communities. After Colonel Abe, the mantle of governance fell on an Air Force officer, A. Komodo, then Wing Commander Idonsit O. Nkanga, being the first indigene to administer the state. His efforts were geared towards transforming the entire state from poverty to affluence. His administration focused on executing more strategic projects. The famous among the projects are the State Secretariat Complex, named after him today, the Ibom Hall, the Governor's Lodge, House of Assembly Complex, Specialist Hospital, now called University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, the College of Education, Afangansi, several roads, including Udo Udoma Avenue and Babangida Avenue, the popular radio of Akwa Ibom, FM stereo, the voice of promise. That was the first son of the soul. On 2nd January 1992, the military era in the country ended at the state level, making way for civilian administration, which marked the advent of the Third Republic. Consequently, Obonwakwan James Semen was sworn in as the first civilian governor of Akwa Ibom State, elected under the National Republican Convention (NRC), one of the two political parties operating then in the country. Though a short tenure, the governor, together with his deputy, Chief Etumokboyo, moved the young states to another level, building hospitals and initiating a water scheme which gave birth to the Akwa Ibom Rural Water and Sanitation Agency, aka RWATSAN. The Semen administration will be remembered for a very long time for its philosophy of structural mental adjustment, ETOK syndrome, which vocal point was to create a new Akwa Ibom person and state. The states witnessed the fourth change of guard at the seat of governance on December 15, 1993, when the fifth chief executive, Lieutenant Colonel Yakub Bako, now a retired colonel, assumed office. His administration focused on making life better and more comfortable by providing social amenities. A number of ministries were realigned. The Bako administration will be remembered for the bold step it took to complete and commission the Federal Medical Center, then called Sani Abacha Specialist Hospital, now University of Uyo Teaching Hospital. Captain Joseph Adeosi of the Nigerian Navy took over the mantle of leadership of Akwa Ibom State from Colonel Bako on August 21, 1986. He arrived and assumed office to continue building on. He focused on the comfort of the people of Akwa Ibom State. He initiated the Rural Electrification Scheme, increased the fleet of the State Transport Company. He constructed the Akwa Ibom Housing Estate, also known as Assembly Quarters, at Ikolak-Manabia. He completed the Akwa Ibom Liaison Office in Abuja successfully. We can never complete his achievements without mentioning that the then Ibom Stars Football Club, now Akwa United Football Club, was founded by him. On August 10, 1998, Group Captain John Ebiye assumed office. Another page of history opened with this new administrator, who spared no time in recording achievements. At the end of his tenure, the distinguished Air Force officer shocked the people with record achievements, including construction of 100 units of 3-bedroom flats called Ebiye Heaven, completion of the Governor's Office Complex, renovation of the Presidential Lodge, procurement of speedboats to the riverine communities, completion of 3 hospitals, and commissioning of health centers, and the College of Agriculture, Obiakpa, among other achievements. On May 29, 1999, His Excellency Architect Obong Victor Atta assumed office as the second civilian governor of Akwa Ibom State. Obong Atta had laudable visions for his people. Notable among his achievements are 5-star Hotel Le Méridien, expansion of State Secretariat Complex, establishment of Akwa Ibom Investments and Industrial Promotion Council, AKIPOC, initiation of the Independent Power Plant at Ikolabasi, initiation of Akwa Ibom Airport, the Ibom Plaza, intra-city roads for the state. It was in his administration that the Akwa Ibom people first enjoyed the use of GSM. On May 29, 2007, Chief Dr. Gosmi Obot Akwa assumed office with a firm promise that he will leave Akwa Ibom better than what he met. Within 8 years, Governor Akwa embarked on a revolution meant to turn around the fortunes of the state. Akwa Ibom witnessed infrastructural renaissance, which resulted in what the people call the uncommon transformation. His focus since assuming office was to reinvent the average Akwa Ibom person and reposition the state within the Nigerian configuration. His achievements are too numerous for listing because he touched every sector, from education to healthcare, tourism to sports development. You name them. So I'll not even mention those Sekodamama and Enensu Road. Governor Pablo kept his promise. The Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel's era. On May 29, 2015, His Excellency Dikun Udom Gabriel Emmanuel took over from Chief Godswill Akpabio as the 4th civilian governor of the state. He folded his sleeves and went to work immediately. He took up the task of linking the communities with accessible roads. He built the second runway at the Akwa Ibom International Airport to ease the plan of industrialization. He revived the old and built new industries. Peacock paint industry was revived. Toothpick and pencil industries were established. Syringe manufacturing company and metering factory have just been commissioned, among others. Within the space of 2 years, he is working out his 5-point agenda anchored on wealth creation, economic and political inclusion, infrastructural consolidation and expansion, job creation. Governor Domimawo has worked very hard to fulfill his campaign promise. Over 200 kilometers of roads have either been commissioned or are ongoing. Salaries and pension of workers are being paid on time despite the dwindling economy. Governor Domimawo brought his can-do spirit to the states, challenging age-old norms and urging the people to Dakada.
Akwa Ibomites, rise to the faith of greatness. Rise to the faith that with God all things are possible. Rise to the faith that Akwa Ibom was created by God out of greatness. Rise to the faith that as a people we can move beyond biases, ethnicity, religion and gender. Rise to togetherness. Rise to the faith of our resources beyond what others see, human and intellectual. Rise to chart a new course for us, our children, and a generation of Akwa Ibomites unborn. Rise to the faith that one day we shall be counted as great people of a great state with great minds. Rise to the faith that all these are possible and many more. Hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who promised is faithful. I rise to the faith that Akwa Ibom was created to be great. I rise to the faith that Akwa Ibom is destined to be great. I am an Akwa Ibomite. I rise to the faith of greatness. May Dakanda, Akwa Ibom, Dakada.
Now, what you have done, Mr. Governor, is really something phenomenal, because if you watched the performance by the young professionals, if you listen to the people from EACOM, you know you have set role models for these children to copy and to emulate. And believe me, you couldn't have done any better than that. I listened to EACOM, and for those of you who don't know what EACOM is, it's Ethical and Attitudinal Reorientation Commission. That is a commission that I had set when I was governor of this state. And I thank God that it's still going, and your Dakada has come and lifted it to the next level. What is evident to me is that by honoring the past and recognizing sacrifice, by recognizing contributions, you have said that there is a future for Akwa Ibom. It does not matter. We have to be proud in the things that we do. It does not matter. We have become sufficiently proud that we no longer consider ourselves houseboys and maids. But even if you find yourself in the position of a housemaid or a housemaid or a houseboy, please be such that when people talk about that Akwa Ibom maid, they talk about that Akwa Ibom maid with pride, that she actually did something that nobody else could do. Mr. Governor, thank you very much, because you have honored the past, and Akwa Ibom has a great future. Thank you very much. And on behalf of all the awardees, therefore, I want to say a very big thank you to you, and may God continue to bless Akwa Ibom.